Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'm going to provide an energy reading for tonight. So let's see what we have. So the first message I have, just make sure you're focusing on love, self-love, and reflection, and make sure you are protecting your ideas and your happiness. So love, reflection, self-reflection, reflecting on what love is, who love is, Most High, God, protection when it comes to your ideas, any type of ideas. So that could be thoughts, thinking, mind, good and bad, your happiness. What else? Make sure you're not allowing any type of dark forces or dark thoughts to interfere with your conscious or trick your conscious when it comes to your happiness and your ideas. So yeah, make sure you're shedding light on those things on your conscious when it comes to any interference or inner just dark thoughts. I'm just getting not thinking clearly, or just talking negative to self when it comes to your conscious or thinking. Make sure you're shedding light on any type of pain that is inflicting possibly on your conscious or just within yourself. Make sure you're balancing that energy and giving yourself time and space. And make sure you're saying your prayers and meditating and really taking time out to say prayers or find new prayers. Let's see what else. When it comes to anything that you don't know when it comes to faith or intuition or beliefs, make sure you're trusting the either lack of knowledge or lack of faith or lack of intuition or just lack of insight. Just make sure you're trusting yourself and not causing yourself to be angry and not fearing anything when it comes to I'm getting like your well-being or your safety or anything that you're concerned about. It could be finances. Make sure you're just not allowing fear to interfere. So your fear, if there is any fear, to interfere with your trust in God, your trust in yourself, and causing you to be angry. If you're feeling that way, just make sure you're going with the flow. Yeah, just going with the flow and being creative, possibly doing something creative so that you're not feeling angry. Make sure you're being sweet to yourself or being around people that are sweet or just being sweet to yourself. I'm getting this is still a this is self. This applies to self, personal development, spirituality. The more you're sweet to yourself, then you have time to focus on your growth, how far you've came. So make sure you're just appreciating yourself when it comes to how far you've came, good or bad, okay? When it comes to your growth or just in general time with yourself, make sure if you are in isolation, so this could be if you spend a lot of time alone, make sure you're surrendering the Most High and just really giving it to God. Protecting your Holy Spirit, protecting your conscience, surrender, okay? Surrender. And if you are in isolation, then make sure you're creating movement for yourself. So possibly going for a walk, exercise, stretching, maybe going for a drive. When it comes to any, let's see, hold on. Let's see what this is about. Let's see, when it comes to, don't allow any energy or any interference to make you feel too hungry for success or abundance. So I'm getting there could be an interference when it comes to, it could just be the energy, or it could just be external forces. It could be some type of powers. It could be dark forces, or it could just be even ourselves sometimes, where we become a possibility where we're too hungry or too working too hard when it comes for abundance. So make sure you're taking a break. Make sure you're not working yourself to death when it comes to abundance or success. Take a break, because if you work too hard, what's going to happen is going to cause a disruption, and it's going to make you feel things may not start working out. Or if you're working too hard, then things will not start flowing how they need to flow. So it'll be like a blockage when it comes to your abundance and any type of successful when it comes to projects or working or just, make sure you're using your intuition and stopping. So if you really need to take a break, you need to really take a break and not like keep working. I'm just getting at with like being overworked. So when it comes to, so when you're working too hard, sometimes what happens is your intuition is blocked. So it'll cause like just nonstop death to your intuition, and it will cause a disruption in your intuition. So your insight, your clarity on things, and it'll rob you of any type of peace that you really need. When you're going with the flow and you creating peace for yourself, then your intuition or your insight or your decision making will be a little bit better, and that creates abundance or success. Okay, and that could be as simple as I said, taking a drive, taking a walk. So if you're working on projects, or you're just working a lot, maybe take a break in increments if you can't take a long break, and then go back to working or your project or whatever it is that you're working on. Let's see. When it comes to any type of blockage, I'm just getting some type of blockage when it comes to like possibly working too hard. Let's see, let me keep going. Make sure you're not working too hard that is causing like self-rejection or causing things not to work out, and then you're thinking that maybe it's something that you're doing to cause this rejection, but you're really not. So just make sure the energy is comfortable for yourself, and that you can work it out where it's just comfortable when it comes to energy. So comfortable energy, so that your abundance and your success can flow. Make sure you're cleansing your energy. Make sure you're cleansing your energy. So say for instance, could be for a man or woman. When it comes to working and working for success and working trying to get abundance, make sure you're taking that time to cleanse, and that could be meditation and prayer, maybe possibly let's see, maybe possibly hold on one second, let me see. There's something here, I gotta see what it is. Let me see what this is here. Okay, this is it. All right, so when you're working, sorry, I'm just like trying to catch this. Okay, so when you're working on something really hard, say a project, or you're just at work working overtime or something, that energy you're putting into your project or work, it is emitting a different type of energy that you need to be in when it comes to manifesting the energy you need to have for a completion of the project or completion of the work that you're completing. And that would create a happy outcome, right? So it's not going to be the same energy from when you're working really hard in it, because that's draining the energy from you. So if you drain it too much and you're depleted, then it's automatically not going to be a happy outcome, and it's not going to be the success or abundance that you really want. So just make sure you're getting that proper rest or those proper breaks to cleanse. okay? Or when you're taking breaks, make sure you're not talking about the project or talking about work, or bringing that same energy of work. Like, you take a break, you're like, damn, I've been working so hard, like, I just need a break real quick, but you're not using that break properly. So just make sure you're cleansing, cutting off that energy, and then going back refreshed back to work or project. That's what I'm getting. Sorry, guys. Alright. Yeah, be cautious when it comes to any passions. So when I'm getting with passions, that could possibly be a little bit of distraction, or it could be a passion that you really want. So just make sure you're being cautious. Is it a distraction, or is it a opportunity? Make sure you're using your spiritual discernment, your energy, your intuition to make the right decision so that you can be in your strength. Because if you're not being cautious and it's a distraction, then you're going to get robbed of your strength. But if you're being cautious and it is a passion that is an opportunity, then it's going to give you strength, okay? All right. Make sure you're not being frustrated when it comes to any confidence or anything that's like, I'm getting with this, I'm getting like a lot of work or projects, or just trying to create any type of self-abundance, or making, opportunities, or something to get when it comes to finances even too. So make sure you're not being frustrated with your confidence, okay, or things that is causing any sadness to your confidence. And make sure you're resting. So yeah, rest is the last, that's the closing of this reading. So just make sure you're resting properly in all aspects of your life. Work-life balance, mind, body, spirit, your soul, your thinking, your energy, your movement, your prayers, your meditation, your passions, anything that possibly, everything is energy. So just make sure you're resting. And that's just what I'm getting. So that's the message I have for tonight. My name is Zena. Thank you for watching Zenagallery, and I hope that you have a beautiful week. Bye bye.